welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am getting ready to set up the new week in my home planner. If you saw my previous videos, which I had to kind of hurry and get in there, you see that this is a new setup. This cover's gotten a little dirty, and I don't know how so quick, unless in storage, but before I start on setting up the new week, I just kind of wanted to show the new section that I added to the home part of my planner. So the home part is what most people call, catch-all. I chose to call it home because catch-all was getting to be a mouthful, and like putting it out there just was too much. So I'm just calling it home because it kind of fits. But I got a new little section that I added to it. I got this out of an old like home essentials type pack or something, and it had like different sections, and I didn't do it before because just things end up changing. I would try to meal plan and just end up a lot of the times things spur of the moment. Well, and excuse me, I'm probably going to sound horrible this morning for whatever reason. Even though I've been taking allergy pills at night, my allergies has not been happy the next morning. So, but anyway, so I decided last week, well, this is Sunday, so yeah, technically last week I started it Monday, to start a new journey of managing my weight, getting it into a more healthier spot for me, and especially watching things that increase inflammation, since I had to deal with that a lot anyway. So this is all about getting myself feeling better and feeling more healthy and just having a little more energy, because with my different autoimmunes, I would get to a point I'd be so exhausted in the middle of the day to where I would like doze off, have no energy. So I'm changing my diet to hopefully eat things that are more healthier for me, give me more energy, decrease that inflammation. And also because my dad, at the time that he passed away, he had diabetes. And one of my last appointments, my blood work showed that my glucose was quite elevated. So I know there is also a concern of me developing diabetes and that is a whole other thing that I don't want to have to worry about. So I want to try to get it under control now before it gets to that point. And it just took some time, but talking with my brother and talking about his journey, and he's started a whole new routine where he's eating more healthier, lean foods, leaner meats, more like towards the wheat side of bread, cutting out his sugars and stuff. He feels the best he's ever been. And so I've been giving it a try, and this past week was my first week trying it. And so far, I think I've done pretty good. I'm still trying to get some tools that will help me with that. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of doing the best I can. So I remembered I had this pack. I gave one to my mom because I had two. I think I got one in like one of those mystery bags during Black Friday. And I think bought one because I found it really cheap. So I took advantage of it. So I got this section out and added it to my home planner so that way I could start meal planning, at least for myself. Now, obviously I'm not forcing my family into it. I told my husband, you're welcome to eat of, what I fix that you want. This is what I need to do for me. And I just thought maybe meal planning would help me a little bit. Also see that I've been working on trying to come up with different workout plans to kind of help get me in better shape. And it could also help me even manage my asthma better. Even though my asthma isn't horrible, it can flare up sometimes. So all of this, I want to try to better manage all my health conditions so that way I'm here as long as possible for my daughter. So I added this section. As you can tell, I've already kind of started meal planning a little bit, and the foods that was recommended is very filling. They're very lean meat. I'm using very lean meat, so it's very filling, so I'm not hungry. And the snacks that I've been doing is fruits. Been loving it. I've been making my own little fruit bowl of sliced apples and oranges. Not only is it filling and yummy, it also kind of satisfies that little bit of sweet tooth that I might get once in a while. But it's actually been going very well. I've been like a little tired, but like nothing like I've been. Like some days I would be so exhausted I could not even hold my head up. I've not been having that trouble. So yeah, I'm excited. And so this is what the blank pages looks like. At the times when I need it, I've got the grocery list over here when I need to restock. And so, yeah, that's the new little section that I added and the reason why. So, yeah, I'm excited about it and hope that it works. And once I approach my goal weight, then I can adjust my calories and adjust the physical parts of it to match that. So that way, I can maintain where I need to be and just, things be hopefully better. But that's kind of my goal. So we'll hopefully see how that goes in the next few months. I'm hoping that when I get to my next doctor's appointment that there'll be some results and he'll be happy and not fuss at me, because my one doctor, he fusses at me over my weight, and it's okay. I understand. It's I've not took care of myself enough in a long time, so I understand. I'm not going to get upset about that. All right, I just had to add an appointment that was in my mini to my main planner because I hadn't done that yet. Okay, so again, next week, I don't have a lot going on that will go in my home planner, but we do have a lot going on school-wise, which that will be in the school planner because my daughter starts TCAPS this week. So that's kind of a big deal. It's going to be quite busy, so now I know you hear the rattling now, but they're already out the packaging. So this week, I've done this before. I've used these Mambi Sticks. And the fun thing about it is because they are so large, they fill up a space really quick. So I don't have to really need a whole lot to do a spread. So I think I want to use these because they're kind of spring, and so I had 2 packs here, and this was some packs that I had grabbed out of my stash. It's two different ones, and I had got these at Joann's before they closed. I think I want to use her. She's kind of wearing shorts, and it's kind of getting into that kind of springtime. Might save her for summer. Let's see. I think I'll use her. So I know I won't be able to use a whole lot because, again, these take up a lot of space. Okay, I think that's all that I would use out of that pack. And I'll put them back in the pack after off camera because I know the sound can get very loud and annoying. Let's see, I might use both of those. And again, I know I also need to save room for boxes. I think the rest of these is more like summer. These big florals, I could use them. I could use her for spring, but I think I've got enough girls. Yep, so I think so I can go ahead and get started. I probably should lay down my boxes first. Even though I don't really have a whole lot going on, I should lay down my functional first. So this is an old book. Let's see. Sometimes I forget that I hide my tweezers and I hide them on myself. Okay. I can use these to mark the days that my husband works because I think they will match. Okay, so that's all for this week because he's working today, and then that's the 2 days he works his main job. This week. Now that doesn't include like what he that doesn't include his other job, sorry. Because he does part-time work on the side. Let's see, I'll just move that up. I don't need that big of a box per se, but the color will match. So and same for that. It's a little big for what I need, but it matches. let's see, that's, actually I'll put it here to mark it. She's coming home. My daughter is going on a trip with her godparents and godsister out of town. They are going to see the Savannah Bananas. Okay. So now that I got, for some reason I was thinking that she had an appointment next Friday, but it is, I'm pretty sure the week after that, it's the 24th. So I'm going to use her, but that bunny is going to shine through. Okay, this just isn't. Okay, just set that over there because I'm sure I'll need it again. Okay. I have to clean my scissors soon. And I may not be able to use all these. Let's see, that she is done. And I really do have fun using the Mambi Sticks to do spreads with, because like I said, you can do a complete spread and not need to use very many of them because they are big and they take up a lot of space. So you can do a spread pretty quick because you don't have to use a lot. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need them after all. So yeah, I mean, like you said, like you see here, I just used 1, 2, 3, 4 stickers and it's already filled the spread up. So see, do I want to use a different color? I think I do, because I haven't done that in a while. Alright, so works. Yeah, that color is not going to work, especially in the color boxes. So black it is. Okay, I'm getting a haircut Wednesday. Thursday, I have a reoccurring meeting. What in the world? Okay. Okay. And again, this is why I really like using the Mambi Sticks in my spread, because it doesn't take very many to make a spread. Forgot to punch. And this right here has been the best tool that I invested in. It's a Memory Keepers hole punch. And I do have a Happy Planner hole punch, but this has been amazing at punching through like more tougher things. Like when I've made my own covers and stuff like that, it has been amazing for doing that. So yeah, that is definitely worth the investment. You can find them at Michael's, or at least that's where I got mine at. For some reason it didn't. I may have to clean it out. And if you don't clean it out pretty regularly, it doesn't punch the little mushrooms all the way out. Yeah, the little catch tray is right here. And sometimes, you know, little pieces get stuck in there, so all you got to do is sometimes just grab your tweezers. Okay. Apparently wasn't as much stuck in there as I thought. It just was being stubborn. But yeah, definitely if anyone watching has not invested in one of these, I definitely recommend it, because it's good for like individual punches, if that's all you need, or like if you like to make your own covers, or if you make like your own folders or anything that's a little thicker to punch out, this is amazing. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I've had mine for a couple years now. But okay, that does it for this. This is me setting up the week of the 13th through the 19th in my home planner. If you liked how this turned out, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.